Doobious.
Doobious.
What's up?
Mine suck.
Yeah.
So we're going to interview Kolby Knickerbocker today from Rodello's Machine.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Tell us about the name Rodello's Machine. I really like the name.
Thank you.
You're
Rodello's
welcome.
Machine. So it was a dream that Nate, my co-writer, had. In this dream, there's this woman. He's like in this airplane sort of hangar, and this woman grabs him by the hand, leads him down the hall, and she goes, "This is Rodello." And he was like, "Okay." And she walks in this big room. There's a bunch of people. And she flips on this switch, and there's two giant magnets on either side of this airplane hangar. And as she flips the switch, everyone in the room starts floating up. And he starts feeling like this sense of like, you know, like elation. And when he's floating up too, so he's feeling like this great energy moving through him. And he wakes up and he's still got that feeling going through him. So it's like, it's happening to him in real life, but it was in this dream that Rodello was in his dream. So, and then he Googles like Rodello online. And there's like a city in Italy. And it wasn't there. So when he told me about the dream, we're thinking about names for our group. And I was like, dude, that'd be cool to have that sort of bringing the subconscious to the conscious, bringing the subconscious to reality, and that feeling of like elation. So we're the machine that brings that feeling of elation.
That's cool.
We hope.
Yeah.
Right? That's our goal.
You are the machine that brings that feeling.
Yeah, so that's Rodello's Machine.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Thank you.
Now I know. So you got one album that you released a couple years ago?
2000. I must have been, 2011. We recorded in 2010, released it March 2011. So
Nice.
about a year and a couple months.
Year and a couple months.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I remember last year I was in July and you actually gave me a copy of your album.
That's right.
And you got a new album that just dropped. You're about to drop?
No, we're about to record. So
you're
it'll
about to
be a
record.
while before we drop it. So we got a bunch of new material, really good stuff. We're sort of crafting our sound a little bit in a different way. So we're just sort of exploring new stuff. But yeah, and like, it'll probably be late this year, maybe early next year, we'll have a new album out. We're excited though. That's the best part of being a musician, is just creation.
I know. Yeah, that is
Any
cool.
sort of creation is just like, it's awesome. Get together with a bunch of musicians and just play. It's just playing all day.
Right.
You know?
Tell us about your music and what kind of music you guys play.
So we qualify, I mean, we say like, what we tell people is our music is acoustic folk rock. So it's somewhere between like Fleet Foxes and Mumford & Sons. So Fleet Foxes, a lot of harmonies, acoustically driven. Mumford & Sons got a bit of edge to it. So we're somewhere in between there. A lot of our music comes from life experience, and we read a lot of poetry, a lot of like mystic poetry like Hafiz and Rumi, and a lot of stuff that's just interesting to us, like the Tao Te Ching, and that sort of infiltrates into our songwriting process. We like to try to have at least some meaning. I mean, we don't not, in some of our songs we don't, we balance it between fun and like deep stuff, but usually comes out, I like writing stuff that's deep and like meaningful, because then it means something to me.
Right.
Versus just like, you know, I don't want to slag off musicians who just write about going out and partying, and that's fun, but I enjoy stuff that's like, it explores more depth. Music is like acoustically driven, simple, you know, lyrics up front, it's a songwriter style, so. Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of our process is collaborative.
Of course.
Like a lot of the songs, I brought music to Nate, he came back with stuff. A lot of stuff, I mean, Nate's a really good songwriter and singer as well, so he's got a lot of his material up there. But it kind of works like he'll bring an idea, and I usually love like the ideas that he brings. I'm just like, that's great, man, just change this here, let's maybe rearrange it, and then, or I'll bring an idea and we'll rework it. So yeah, most of the stuff on the first album is, Nate's the vocalist and I'm sort of doing harmonies, and I do a lot of production. That's where my sort of strength
So you
lies.
produce a lot of the stuff for Rodello's Machine.
Yeah, yeah. Because I can hear, I mean, it's the good thing about the team that Nate and I have is Nate's a great songwriter, and he's got the depth of lyric and like how to arrange songs, but he self-admits can't hear like how drums fit in or how like a violin fits in or like any of that. But I can hear that really well. Like there's just I can just hear like, okay, we'll build this up here. So I'll be the one, I'll hear it and I can hear the whole song already, and I'll just go, okay, let's arrange it like this.
So tell us where we can find your music.
You can find us on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Pandora. We're on Pandora.
Nice.
RDIO. I mean, everywhere. iTunes
Cool.
Radio.
Cool.
Twitter, Facebook.
Cool.
We should be uncomfortably everywhere. Go to our website, rodellosmachine.com, RODELLOS, machine.com. You can download free music there, sign up to our email list, and grab just, I mean, if you buy music, share it with everyone. Just grab it and give it away. I mean,
Sharing is caring.
sharing is caring.
You want to play something for us?
Yeah, I'll play something for you for sure.
Cool.
It's what you always